Hello everyone, welcome back. I should be going to bed, but instead I'm playing more Quick Draft Zendikar Rising. Um, I I'm kind of annoyed. If you watched the last episode, you saw that I went into the graphics settings and it ended up changing my resolution. And the resolution that I was at is one that is not available. Even after restarting the app, I can no longer get like something that uses up enough of my screen. It's just the dumbest. I could make it full screen, but I think that looks bad in the, I guess I should check. How does that look in OBS? It looks horrible, because I have an extra wide screen. Anyway, so I'm just stuck at this looks fine for you, but I can't bring my mouse to the bottom of the screen, and I can't see the bottom of the screen either. Actually, you know what? It would be kind of wacky, but I could move my taskbar to the right side of the screen, and no, I still can't see the bottom. All right. Anyway, this is not important for you guys to observe, but I just wanted to complain about MTG Arena. We're going to go back to the slightly smaller thing that's a little bit hard for me to see, but where I can at least read the cards in my hand. Pretty annoying that you have to pick from a fixed set of resolutions that are just ugh. Anyway, why not just scale? Be reactive. Anyway, let's get going. We've had 5, maybe 6 good runs in a row. Oh, these cards are all so small. All right, I don't need to see the bottom of the screen right now. There you go. I had previously something that looks like this, but it was just the tiniest bit narrower, so I could actually fit it. Anyway, this again. What a garbage card. We had this in the last draft. It was a first pick in the second or third pack, I think. Malakir Rebirth. So it's a black modal land with a make something indestructible, sort of, but not quite, because it loses counters and stuff. So it's worse than making it indestructible, but it is pretty powerful. Fireblade Charger. As long as it's equipped, it has haste. So it's, yeah, and when it dies, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. So it's a powerful, red-white aggro card, basically. Or red-black, I think. Oh, now here, I haven't gotten to play red-blue before. And this is a great enabler for that. Instant sorceries and wizards. Is there more of that stuff in this pack? Because I'll be seeing this pack again when it still has 7 cards left. You sort of expect these two to be gone. Seagate Banneret's fine. And as for the rest, I don't know. They're all okay, so it kind of depends what color everyone else is going. But I think I'm going to take this. Blue-red sounds so much fun, doesn't it? Wizard colors. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. This red card might be better. But I think 2-color cards are usually more powerful as long as you're willing to commit to those 2 colors. And you guys know me. I'm happy to play 3 colors. So I don't mind committing to these 2. Oh my god, another. Ravager's Mace would be, by the way, insane if we had picked that red, that 1 mana red thing. It's this is such a great red-black card. But okay, we'll just take another one of these. We're very red-blue now. Wow, so many. We're getting a lot of multicolor cards here. Instant sorcery or wizard. I mean, these are all pretty okay. This kind of tempo play may let me get a lot of damage through in the end, right? If the opponent has 1 flyer, you bounce it back and buff your flyers by +2/+0. So I think this is one reasonable choice. The other one, I really I don't have any idea. Probably Sizzling Barrage is the other reasonable choice. If you're playing kind of aggro-ish. But I think no. We take removal. Removal's so good. Cinderclasm? That might actually be good for me. All the other red things that you want to play in are like red-black, red-white. You have a lot of tiny creatures. With wizards, you really don't. All your stuff has at least 2 health. And this is a good clear for like aggro decks. Ooh. But what about that, huh? Or more removal. I don't know. How much does 2 damage to every creature? Like, how much does that really clear realistically? It really helps a lot against aggro decks, and against control decks, it helps almost not at all. I don't know. A lot of the stuff that you want to kill most badly can't be killed with 2 damage. But some of it can, right? There's a bunch of like 1/1 flyers, like the lifelink black thing. Tokens from green decks. I don't know, it could be a thing. Oh, or Seafloor Stalker, an evasive kind of thing. It's not like super amazing with my Umara Mystics, which prefer wizards, but it is a good card. A good way to just like push damage through. But I'm not going to have that much party, right? I think I might prefer this, which is a wizard and just a generally good card. Yeah. Let's just take another wizard. Oh, I like that. What's my other option? Tormenting Voice. Not that amazing. This is a flexible land slash. I'd rather think of this as a spell, but like. So I won't be like cutting an island to run this, right? I want to play this as a spell, but it's available as a land if I need it to be. And it looks like Flying Wizards is maybe the theme if I have a theme at all. These goblins kind of suck. We want one of the wizards, and probably this one. We care more about tempo than we do about scrying party stuff. I mean, this is the only blue-red card that isn't Garbo, so we'll take it. And it's actually good, so I'm happy to take it. Take another Royal Mage? Sure. The Wizards deck is coming together. Oh my god. Yeah, Cascade Seer, I guess. Probably Deliberate is better than this Cleric of Chill Depths. I don't know. This can stall out aggro decks a bit. But this activates so many cool things. Sure, negate is fine. Don't really want this. I have a lot of little stuff. I can probably take a Tormenting Voice. This is the fastest draft I've had in a while. Look at that, 8 minutes, and that is after fiddling with settings. All right, this is a red card. You can say that about it. It is definitely a card that is red. I mean, it's a pretty bonkers finisher in a way, because you get to reuse these buffs. Like if you get a flyer in twice, it's not a wizard, right? But I think it's still great. So you'd have to remember you play the land after the first combat, right? Yeah. Not before. Which is anti-synergistic with landfall, as I talked about in a previous draft, but here we don't care about landfall, except for him. So that's fine. And everything else here is pretty awful, so we definitely take this guy, and we probably play him. Like, he doesn't totally fit the theme of the deck, but he's just very good. So I'm happy to... Okay, here's like some removal. It's very expensive removal. The other choice would be this wizard flyer dude. I have several cards that care about wizards. I have a lot of cards that care about wizards, in fact. Well, actually, I just have the 2 mystics and this guy. And if I pick him, then I care about other wizards. Right. I think that's... I think I have like... Okay, let's look at my stats here. I have 9 creatures, 3 instants, and 1 sorcery. I think I'm like gonna have plenty of creatures. I want like a way to remove something. This is a very expensive removal that does like a bit of face damage, but that's fine. Roost of Drakes. I'm not going to have much kicker stuff. I mean, I have a little. I've got this guy and this guy. But it's not like I'm running blue-green. I have blue-red. So very little kicker. It's still an okay card. But it's also not a sorcery or instant. It's an enchantment. So it doesn't synergize with anything else I have. That's not necessarily to say I shouldn't pick it. Pick take came out as pick it. I think it's just not right. I don't have enough kicker stuff. And the kickers that I do have are all like super late game. Like 6 mana. And if I'm getting those off, like, do I need 2/2 flyers as well? I kind of think I don't. Do I need draw? I think I have enough draw if you include Tormenting Voice, but maybe I shouldn't. No, it's a cheap instant that filters for good cards. I think I like it better than Field Research, honestly. So I could just play another Electromancer. He's not going to be doing great stuff in terms of party, but he can activate all my other stuff. This is it's an instant, but often it won't actually go off. Expedition Diviner. Ooh, or actually, I wouldn't mind a 2-drop wizard. But this guy has draw. Like, isn't this kind of insane? A 4-mana 3/2 flyer that when it dies draws a card? It's like almost guaranteed to go off because I have so many wizards. I think it's insane. What? I remember I saw one of these before. What did I pick instead? Wow. I think it was this removal, actually. That's reasonable. Glacial Grasp? Sure. Ooh, or what is this? It's a warrior that is just awful. Okay. I mean, it's fine in red, white, or something, but no, I'm just going to take Glacial Grasp. It's an instant that draws and takes care of a creature so we can tempo in some more damage. Another Royal Mage is better than another Glacial Grasp, I think. I mean, gosh, I have a lot of cards already. What am I cutting? Am I going to really run 3 Royal Mages? Probably. It's so nice to have a 2-drop. And if you play it late game as a 6-drop, it's great as well. Like, how do I cut any of this? It's all great. I could cut the Electromancers. They're basically just 3/2s that add 1 mana, so they're like 2 mana 3/2, which is fine. But they don't do anything special. This Cascade Seer also kind of sucks. I could cut that. I'd rather have a Royal Mage than where is it? The Cascade Seer. Yeah. Let's actually just start by cutting those. I can obviously put them back later, but I kind of want to have a clearer view of what it is I think I'm running, which is actually not very red. I guess that's fine. Molten Blast is fine. This is a flash flyer, but I don't really need this. I just like some removal / artifact destruction that's an instant, and I like instants, sure. Another, okay. Oh, this is probably better, right? Well, it's a combat trick and a finisher that will often serve a similar purpose, but not always. I'm not sure which one is better. I feel like this is mostly going to be able to remove small things, whereas this is going to keep my creatures alive when they try to block, and I think that's better. And also I have one of each, which is like makes me a little more flexible. Chilling Trap, probably fine. It draws a card. And is also a combat trick. I don't think I need another Tormenting Voice. I might cut the one I have. I have sort of a lot of card draw. Another Deliberate. Okay, I guess. I like that better than Tormenting Voice, I think. Oh, hang on. Shell Shield is obviously better than this. I'm just so used to not being blue, I didn't even look at this card. This is probably good. Okay, definitely gonna have to cut some stuff. Oh, what is this? Oh, man. It's another wizard flyer that loves wizards. Spikefield Hazard is like a very small removal. I think I have to take this. It's quite flexible. Anti-cognition? No. Oh, this land blows. It's just a worse mountain. Okay. Now Cinderclasm? How are my creatures looking? I feel like I don't have anything that dies to Cinderclasm. I have like a 2/1. I have a couple 2/1s. 3 2/1s? That's kind of a lot. These are 1/3s. Oh, hang on. I can... Isn't there some... There's some button you can push to make this like a full screen view? Maybe not. Maybe that's only once you're finished drafting. Cinderclasm does pretty well against aggro decks, and I just don't know if I need that help or if I need like a general counterspell. I think this is a sort of weak counterspell. My opponents will often not have 8 cards in graveyard, so let's not. I mean, and they'll often have 2 land. Not always, but sometimes. They'll often have 2 land open. Probably Glacial Grasp is something I should be cutting, and Tormenting Voice. Like, I have so much draw. And Scry Then Draw is probably better than discarding then drawing. Like, you get the 1 card you really need, as opposed to 2 cards, which hopefully contain, I don't know, you get to look at the same 2 cards you would be drawing with Tormenting Voice. So the question is, like, do you have something you don't want in your hand? If so, Tormenting Voice is better, but like this deck doesn't have things I don't want. They're all great. So, I mean, what else could we take, really? Oh, Royal Eruption. That's sorcery speed removal, which is like a little bit awkward, but I mean, we have an Electromancer or an Anticognition. We've already cut some Electromancers, so I'll take the Anticognition, but honestly, I'm probably not playing that either. Another Glacial Grasp. It's the only playable card. Another Glacial Grasp or a Sizzling Barrage. I have so much, like, disabling enemy. Like, where is it? I have, like, this Cunning Geyser Mage to return something. And I have these Chilling Traps. And a bunch of Glacial Grasps. I feel like I'm pretty good at sneaking damage in. Do I need to deal with blockers as well? I have, I think, plenty of removal. Huh. I need to start removing stuff. I'm still looking at this guy and I'm thinking, like, he's pretty good. For any games that go long enough. And the question is, do any games go that long? Or am I just, like, blitzing my opponents out of the game? I don't think I'm blitzing them out of the game, unless I get a couple of these guys early. I have removal, and I have wizards. And I have some flyers, but not so much that I can just pummel people to death. I think this is a great finisher that I should not be getting rid of. On the other hand, when I play this guy on 6, I won't be able to play any other, like, wizard activators, because I won't have a bunch of mana left over. So maybe this is just too big a card to play. I don't know, it's just so nuts. Like, and even if you don't trigger the landfall, everything still gets +1/+0 for attacking, right? So it's a small buff to all your creatures just to have this on the field. But obviously the main thing is the landfall ability. I don't think I need Sizzling Barrage. I just want more Glacial Grasps. Get stuff out of my way. And also it draws. So I can start, like, removing more Deliberates or something. Like, Chilling Traps draw. This thing I just picked, wherever it went, draws. I have so much draw here. I don't need a dedicated draw card. Okay, a 4th Glacial Grasp. You got me. Tormenting Voice is the only red or blue card here. Anticognition, I guess. Negate is playable? What would I cut for it? Maybe the Sizzling Barrage, actually. I don't want this 1/1 flying rogue. I mean, it's a playable 1-drop, but it's just like I have all this other important stuff to do with my 1-mana cards. I don't know, none of this matters, right? I've got 4 of all of them in my collection in case I ever decided to run such a deck. I don't play Constructed, so that's not likely to happen. Or anyway, I net decked one deck once and never change it. Okay, so we have like 40 cards, and they seem good. My curve is a little bit low, but that's fine. We're tempo, and we have a couple things to top it off. Plus, we have quite a bit of draw. 10 creatures is a little bit low, but this deck loves instants, so I think it's fine. Not black. So what if I were to try to get another creature in? What would it be? Electromancers, I guess, right? I guess you would cut like Inordinate Rage for that or something? Or Cascade Seer, I don't know, Scry 1, is that better than gain 1 red? And it's a 3/3, but it's more expensive. You could cut Shell Shield, I guess, for another creature. But I think this is pretty useful to protect our stuff. It's a very blue thing to do, is have a couple counter spells and a shell, like a way to protect a creature. I'm pretty happy with this deck. It definitely is a wizard deck. How much removal do we have? We have 1 Molten Blast, 1 Royal Eruption, and 1 Synchronized Spellcraft. That's a little bit low, but we have 4 Glacial Grasps, and somewhere we have the Geyser Mage for like late game removal. All right, let's check colors. Yeah, definitely we want more blue. 18 blue and 7 red? Somehow I didn't notice we were that lopsided. Okay, I mean, but 9/8 still seems pretty reasonable. Let's go. Let me just remember to unmute here. And join. Oh, and let's also change the graphic settings so I can see the bottom of the screen. I hate this. We actually did the entire draft in under half an hour. That was just, it was a very, like, one-directional thing. I picked great, cards that told me what to do. Ooh. This is, like, I'm lacking red, but I have a good 2-3-4 curve. And I don't have any red stuff I need to cast, so it's sort of fine to be only blue. It's too bad this guy has to be a land, but that's why we picked it up. So it could be both. Okay, black, white. Oh, really? Interesting. Oh, there's my red. Well, what can you do? Maybe I could have left this guy as a creature one day. It seems pretty greedy. I think it was obviously the wrong play to save it, but it might have worked out. If we just keep drawing lands for a while, then I'll regret not having done so. But I won't think it was the wrong thing to do. Or that I won't think I've made the wrong choice. Just a choice that didn't work out. This is definitely a Clerics deck. Okay. Here we go. A 1/4. I kind of want to play this guy. Yeah, and then Chilling Trap it, maybe? If I Chilling Trap it later, I get more damage in. But if I Chilling Trap it now, I get to swing for 2? Yeah, I think it's a mistake to wait. Just swing with everything. I get this 2 damage in, but I don't get the 1 damage or the 2 damage from buffing this guy. But that's life. And as it turns out, I actually got 3 damage in. Nice. What is this? Okay. Cool. I mean, I'm not thrilled about it. I do have 1 card that can delete enchantments, so that'll be nice when I finally draw it. Hopefully the game is over by then, of course. I definitely am not winning a long game here, I'm winning a short game. I want to save this for my kicker, I think. So what we do is we Glacial Grasp the Death Touch. Oh, right, it doesn't have Death Touch yet. Huh. Nonetheless, I think I Glacial Grasp it. It's another land. Great. It means I can play this on on 6. I don't know. Maybe I should have done that for just 3 extra damage, but I don't think so. Playing this on 6 might actually be the wrong idea. Well, I'm glad I didn't. Now I have something to discard. And, right. This is not the thing that removes stuff. It brings back instants and sorceries, so I can get back Glacial Grasp, which is pretty cool. But I lose this guy. I think that's sort of fine. Attack first. Does what? Damage equal to the number of creatures you control. Okay. Instant or sorcery? I choose Glacial Grasp, I assume? But I'm not, like, getting through with as much damage as I would like to be. Having this guy removed was a real bummer. Okay. I think I play this again and... then I bring it back next turn. I'm still getting through with a fair amount of damage, I just sort of wish it were more. Oh, that's something I would love to Glacial Grasp. I think I'm just going to let it attack me if he wants to. I don't think he should. God, what's with all the lands? Okay, what do I erupt on here? The 1/1 or the 1/4? If I wait, I can have this deal 5. Oh no, can I do it now? No, it's 7 mana, and I only have 6. And at 3 mana, it doesn't really do anything. Kill this guy and go in for 6, but only 4 of it gets through. Oh, maybe just swing for everything and then next turn reach right over and bop him in the face for 5? He'll activate this and it doesn't kill him. I think we swing with everything here, even though we lose to the Death Touch. And we might get... take some... we might kill this or we might not, I'm not sure. Okay. So now opponent's going to be at 10 life, minus 2 is 8. 6. Oh, you don't have a cleric. That's cool. What? When it leaves the battlefield... oh, you exile something and then you put it back later? I see. Huh. I have too many lands. I could zap this to get my creature back. My creature's not really doing anything right now. I'm 1 off of lethal. Okay. I don't want to just zap him in the face with this because I might get something that synergizes with playing instants. Maybe I should though, because I have... like, I need... I don't know. Ugh. I guess I should have just removed this thing, huh? I don't know. I didn't know what I was going to draw. This sucks. I was supposed to win this game. But if I don't remove this now, I'm dead, so let's do that. Yeah, I'm not going to counter my own Royal Eruption, thank you very much. Okay, I mean, I don't think I should allow that. Since I would be dead. Gonna need a hell of a card. Yeah, that ain't it. Well, here, let's just show him. Well, it's too bad my wizard got removed. That was like my whole game plan. And my other little wizards didn't really do as much as I thought they would. Maybe part of the problem was that I discarded the flyer when I got mind drained, instead of discarding something else. But I think all those glacial grasps were pretty good. I eventually drew towards more cards. I don't know, should I be running fewer lands? That's a thought. Maybe I should. I don't have much heavy stuff. Yeah, let's try cutting a land and putting in more draw. I'm still very like... I drew a ton of cards and I still had way too much land. Let's put in a Tormenting Voice. That way if I still have too many lands, I can like not play one and then discard it. I don't know, maybe I just got unlucky in drawing so many lands, but I think my curve is pretty low. I don't know, maybe not. Some of my 2-drop creatures can be 6-drop creatures, so... It just seems like even with all that, I drew too much land. Maybe that was just unlucky. But it seems like I'm on the border where 16 could be reasonable. And I do have that creature that's half a land. This is good. I've got my dude here and 3 lands. Oh, that's right. It only shows artifacts, not enchantments, so it wouldn't have helped me with the thing they did last game. I don't... Well, I probably should do this, right? I was thinking it'd be cool to activate it on this guy and have it do 2 damage as well, but that just slows me down by so much on everything else. On the other hand, I don't really need it right now, right? I don't know what it is I'm gonna not need. Probably it's land, but it might not be. And I'd like to stay open for a counterspell, maybe. Anyway, no, it's a sorcery. Anyway, we're up against green-black counters, maybe. Maybe landfall? No attack! Wow, really scared of blue mana, huh? It's interesting. Please don't just, like, black mana it to death. I don't know exactly what it would be, but something. Is that a mountain? It is, okay. Red, green, black. What does that do? Not sure. Clearly a lot of life gain, so this is going to be a bit of a slow one, huh? I think rather than Glacial Grasping this immediately, we need to develop more damage. And it's an instant, so I can play it after it taps. So 3-2, was it kicked? I guess it was. And what happened? Share the creature type. Oh, you revealed 6 cards, and that's what got into your hand, and the rest went somewhere else. Okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't Tormenting Voice away my my only lands. This is a race that it feels like I'm losing. Maybe I should have Tormenting Voiced like this, which doesn't really do anything. And hope to draw land so I could still get the Mystic down. Oh my god, this is horrible. These dudes have reach? Okay, I don't seem to have much use for 2 damage. I go in for 9, and then I die, if I do it that way, right? So maybe I grasp this and go in for 10 here and block 5. Opponent's threatening, like... I think I have to get rid of something like this. So I go in like this. Opponent can only get in 5 damage if I block here. One, 3, 1. And I threaten lethal coming up. Or if you block this, then you threaten a little less. I don't know. I'm in pretty bad shape, honestly. But I can play several instants next turn, so I might come out okay. No, actually, I can't do more than 13, I think. What the hell is this? Ah! Alright. Well, I'm dead. Exactly dead. Guys, this deck is so good! What's wrong? Why do I keep losing? It's a good deck. I'm curving out. I'm like, I have instants. I'm pushing damage. I don't understand what's happening. In this last game, I guess what my opponent was doing was pretty good also. In the game before, it felt like my opponent didn't really have much going on, and I still lost. Come on. Let's get me my last match. I want out of here. 0-3 police coming in. Coming up, I guess? They can't find any players bad enough to match me against. That's embarrassing. All my other matches were fast. I think this one is slow because I'm so bad. They were looking for a bad player. I'm pretty sure arena-like things have matchmaking. I mean, I can't afford to be looking for an island all game. Fine. Is Chilling Trap important? I think it might not be. But it draws a card, right? So I should put back something like Negate. Maybe? Maybe a land? Like this? Yeah. I do kind of want to have all these things available. What is this? White... White something. We don't really know what. Could be almost any deck with this opening. White, green, okay. I guess I'll attack with the 2-1? I don't know. Maybe I should have held it back. I just don't understand whether I'm the aggro deck or not, honestly. I think I'm not. I don't really have any way to push damage, and I have a bunch of these control cards, so that's one indicator, huh? Let's just stop some damage and try to draw a good card. I kind of hate doing this when it's not, like, winning a combat for me, but it's saving me 3 health. Okay. I mean, I can just delete this. Yeah, that's more important than the banneret, right? If he wants to spend 5 mana on buffing nothing, that's obviously not like that important to me. And I think we admit that we are not the aggro deck here, and we just slow down. Okay. I mean, I could play this to draw, or I could go in with this to both of these to kill it and survive, I guess? No, that doesn't even survive. A 2/4. Let's just tap it so I can get in some damage and find some real cards. Okay. I'm not going to have 7 mana anytime soon. I think I'll just wipe this before it gets too nasty. No, I should save it till I have 7 mana, really? I'm going to hang on to my, like, negate being open, I guess. This banneret all by itself is not much of a threat. But he's going to play some more creatures soon, and then what am I going to do? Yeah, I think I just have to get rid of it to, like, do something with my mana. I'm not drawing any of the wizard synergy. I'm not sure what the point of that was. Yeah, I mean, I guess if I play both of these, I can kill the ox. Okay. Oh, but he just plays a land, and this gets tapped. Well, no, I guess not. Let's kick this to get hexproof first. So that in case opponent does something weird, I haven't committed even more resources to it. Oh, this deck! Please! I mean, I guess I'll hang on to this so I can Tormenting Voice it away. I thought this was a good deck. I don't know what happened, guys. I'm just like not drawing the activators in time. There you go, Tormenting Voice. I don't know, there's nothing I could draw that would be good enough. Oh, good! Wow, amazing. I'm out of here. Let's get some damage in. Doesn't even work. Okay, 0-3. A humbling experience after my recent run of 5s and 6s. I guess we had a 4 in the middle there. Youch. Embarrassing. Well, there you go. Claim that prize. What is that? How many percent of 7? 3.5%? No, that can't be right. I don't know. Of my 750 entry fee, right? That'd be 14 and a half. 114 and a half? Yeah, so that's like 3.5%, right? Let's look that up. Oh, I want 50 divided by 750, not the other way around. 6.5%. I was off by a factor of 2 somehow. Okay. 6 2/3, rather. 6% on my buy-in back. Well, we can't afford many runs like that, let me tell you. Anyway, that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.